Welcome to Soccer Daily from We Are Soccer. I'm your host, Craig Hearn. It's April 13th, 2023, and we're talking soccer. Champions League quarterfinal results from yesterday. AC Milan 1, Napoli 0. Star striker Victor Osimhen out injured for Napoli. That really put a dent in their game plan. We'll see if he can be fit for the second leg of that fixture. The big one, though, the one we all had eyes on yesterday, was being played at the Bernabeu. It was Real Madrid versus Chelsea. Final results: Real Madrid 2, Chelsea 0. This one saw Ben Chilwell, the Chelsea defender, sent off in the 59th minute, and he will now miss the return leg in a week's time at Stamford Bridge. Goals in this one coming from Karim Benzema and Marcus Asensio. Real Madrid comfortably win this one. We'll see if they can take care of business at Stamford Bridge in a week, as we said. CONCACAF Champions League saw Philadelphia Union draw 2-2 with Atlas of Liga MX. Union advance on aggregate with a score of 3-2 there. It sets up an all MLS semifinal, against LAFC. That should be a great game. If you'll remember, the MLS Cup final from last year was LAFC versus the Union. So another great game on our hands here. This time in the CONCACAF Champions League. Other games yesterday, the Tampa Bay Rowdies get downed 2-1 by Charleston Battery in the USL Championship. And random score for the day from Copa Chile: Laturo de Buen 1, Barnechea 2. Sounds like a thrilling encounter down there in the Copa Chile competition. All right, games today. It's the working man's competition. It's time for some Europa League action. Feyenoord take on Roma. Bayer Leverkusen at home to Union Saint-Gilles. They play in the Belgian First Division, in case you didn't know. Juventus take on Sporting CP, and it's Manchester United at Old Trafford against Sevilla. This one promises to be one heck of a game. Kickoff is 3 p.m. like all the rest of these Europa League games, except for the Feyenoord-Roma game, which kicks off at 12:45 Eastern Time today. Manchester United will be without star striker Marcus Rashford, who has 28 goals across all competitions this season. He picked up a groin injury this past weekend against Everton in the 2-0 win there. Listen, Man United are in good form right now, winning 4 of their last 5, and good timing as Christian Eriksen is now fit and could feature in today's game. Again, all those games in Europa League are 3 p.m. kickoffs, except for the Feyenoord-Roma game, which kicks off at 12:45. All right, news for the day. We'll stick with Manchester United. Finnish businessman Thomas Zielikas has withdrawn his offer to buy Manchester United, saying the process is a farce. Zielikas, 69 years old, had planned to purchase half the club, with the other half of the club owned by the fans. I'm not sure how that would have worked, but let's be honest. Was he ever really a serious contender to buy Manchester United? My thoughts are no. I'd love to hear yours. The Premier League has today come together and collectively announced that there will be no gambling sponsors on the front of the match day shirts following the end of the 2025-26 season. Gambling sponsors will be allowed to be on the match day sleeve, though, and on training tops and other merchandise that the club sells. Again, this won't be taking place until 2026-27 season, so a couple of years still with gambling across the front of the shirts. All right, Sadio Mane has been suspended by Bayern Munich ahead of their match against Hoffenheim and handed a fine for his post-match altercation with teammate Leroy Sané on Tuesday. Multiple reports have said that Sané suffered a cut lip after the two players clashed in the dressing room after Bayern's 3-0 defeat at Manchester City in the first leg of the Champions League quarterfinal tie. The pair was seen arguing on the pitch late in the match and reportedly clashed after the match, with teammates having to separate them. Well, Sadio Mane took a cut lip. Leroy Sané took a cut lip. Sadio Mane has been suspended and fined. We're hearing that Tottenham are now targeting Burnley's Vincent Kompany to be their next manager. Whether the Belgium and Man City star takes the opportunity and leaves for the bright lights of London is yet to be seen, but we'll keep track of this one as news breaks. We're also hearing, through the rumor mill, The Arsenal made inquiries to Chelsea in the January transfer window for midfielder N'Golo Kante, who was injured at the time. We're told now that Arsenal are planning to go back in the summer to try sign N'Golo Kante, as they would like him to man their midfield. What an addition to that club he would be. Guaranteed Champions League soccer, so we'll see if N'Golo Kante makes the leap. All right, guys, that's been Soccer Daily with myself, Craig Hearn. We hope you follow along. Listen, do us a favor, give us a like, give us a subscription, give us a share. And in the comments, if you want us to talk about something in upcoming days, let us know. Thanks, guys. Cheers.